Ting is we Ting. We live here in Trinidad and Tobago. Friends, family, lock it, leave it. We Ting. Stay tuned. Nah.
Greetings, you're listening to DJ Third Degree, the maddest DJ on radio. Anyway, Santana say so.
Yo, this is the girl Trupati Ramunai, and you are listening to We Ting Radio. Don't feel this Indian girl can come and wine and box your waist. Yes, man.
Yo, this is Santana, and you're locked on to We Ting Radio. Anyway.
Hi, this is Nikki Crosby, and it's We Ting Radio. I mean, hello, it's We Ting, so I have to be in it. We Ting Radio.
Hola, Tunche. Ooh, yeah. Whining like she from Africa. Bigging up We Ting Radio all the time. Tado. Party done.
It's not my ting. It's not your ting. It's We Ting. We Ting Radio.
The way to degree mash up the dance. They calling him a hooligan. A hooligan, a hooligan. Yo, this is your boy Ricardo Drew. It's Drew, and right now it's all about DJ Third Degree. Keep it locked.
Lock and load. This is Dre Blunt, the Rockford King. Anytime in a foreign, you know me have to lock into We Ting Radio. You heard me?
Yo, I am Nishad M out of Trinidad and Tobago, and you are locked to We Ting Radio. Nothing sweeter than We Ting. Love you.
Hey, this is Hurricane Hema Dindial, and you're listening to We Ting Radio. Big up, man.
Yo, it's your boy Ricky J. You don't know, hit after hit. Barman, give me a Guinness and punching. Yeah. We Ting Radio, as we're listening to. I say so. Kaboom!
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yo, you know it's Mystic representing for We Ting Radio, man. Big up the Trini people and big up Diana, you know. Mystic is a boy representing, bringing the reggae vibe and bringing the little choker vibe as well. Boom! Screw some ball, me's a coolie boy. Me never shame, me's a coolie boy. Why not the time, me's a coolie boy. Yo, Mystic.
Boom. Yo, it's your ting. It's my ting. It's we ting. We live here in Trinidad and Tobago. Friends, family, lock it, leave it. We ting. Stay tuned. Nah.
Well, it's all about love. It's all about the good memories. I love you. I miss you. छू लो तुम मेरा गीत अमर कर दो होठों से छू लो तुम मेरा गीत अमर कर दो बन जाओ मीत मेरी प्रीत अमर कर दो होठों से छू लो तुम मेरा गीत अमर कर दो चौदहवीं का चांद हो या आफताब हो जो भी हो तुम खुदा की कसम लाजवाब हो चौदहवीं का चांद हो या आफताब हो जो भी हो तुम खुदा की कसम लाजवाब हो चौदहवीं का चांद हो You're my life, you're my heartbeat, my sweetheart. I miss you, yeah, I love you. किया है प्यार जिसे हमें जिंदगी की तरह किया है प्यार जिसे हमें जिंदगी की तरह वो आशना भी मिला हमसे अजनबी की तरह किया है प्यार जिसे हमने जिंदगी की तरह जब जब बाहर आई और फूल मुस्कुराए मुझे तुम याद आए मुझे तुम याद आए जब जब भी चांद निकला और तार जब मंगाए मुझे तुम याद आए मुझे तुम याद आए You were made for me and I was made for you. Yeah, cherished memories. I love you. कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है कि जैसे तुझको बनाया गया है मेरे लिए तू अब से पहले सितारों में बस रही के कहीं तुझे ज़मीं पे बुलाया गया है मेरे लिए कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है
Oh yeah, we Ting Radio. Oh yes, my brother Randy. You can't be too late, Randy, because Jai is up after you. So good night, good night, good night. Lodge my boy Shiva checking in from Trinidad. Let me go through some of these lists here. So good night to each and every one of you. Let's see. Good night to Indra. Good night to Adi Feroza. Assalamu alaikum, Adi Feroza. Shamina, where you was last week, girl? So I have to start off with a Brian Mohan song. I see. Looking forward to seeing my Ocala family on Thursday. Will not be on air Thursday. Lodge my boy Butch on the inside. Good night, Amelia. See, I'm going out to my mom and dad that's locked in. Good night to Avinash Chattergoon. Hey, it's Drew. Drew have a brand new track. We're dropping that with the artists and them at 7:30. Lord, my whole system's sounding all kind of crazy right now. I had to use my mixer the other day that I broadcast on for an event. It was crazy. I was having some problems. Large Ever Rajiv. See here, I'm going out to Janice. Good night to BB. Miss Renita. How you was on Rajesh phone, man? Large and my cousin, my sister, Indra, and the whole Bahadur Singh family. And she 2 cats that is his. Good night to Davy. Large up to Andre. So Drew, like I said, got a brand new track. Yankee Tiny Beatty and we boy Randy Reckless Ramden. The man was busy this year, man. He stick last year. It was busy this year. So hey everybody, let me make sure. Share out the feed, right? Large of the newlywed. Michelle says got us over here reminiscing. She's singing. Nick modeling. Check Ting, man. Well, you message me on WhatsApp, you know, because I don't get to see the text. But let me play a song. Let me play this track here for them newlyweds, right? Miss Renuka! Good night, Michelle! Good night, Miss Yankee. I hope you're making the interview tonight. I heard you wasn't feeling well. Good night to my brother DJ Sean. Here, Ting now. So I'm keeping a mellow vibes because Randy and Yankee's song is in that kind of mode. Salam alaikum to my brother Sadar. I go bring a tune here for Sadar, you know. Large up my Mastana Bahar family. All you make sure and check it out. It's back on air, right, Sadar? Taping is Thursday night, right? Michelle, you like your dedication there? Good night to Lystra. I'm going out to Uncle Roy and Auntie Radha. Auntie Radha don't even send me the pictures anymore. So Shamina, just let all you know, my co-host is knocked out. She like a little angel knocked out here, you know. I wish I could show you. I could have moved the camera and show you her, you know, but I can't. But here what now? So my co-host is already teed in at 3 months. So I had to give her the ice thing. We gave her some, gave her one of them teed in ring things that I was holding for she. I just gave her some stuff and she knocked out. Actually, the song I played for her and I was singing the Brian Mohan's Timeless Love Classics. That's why I ended up starting with that. So I played that for her. And as soon as we're ready to start, she knocks out. She still gets paid for the night, you know. Ghana Babu! Good night, darling. I want everybody to share out the feed, right? See, I love my Auntie Radha, you know. All you don't get tired with me and my Auntie Radha. She sent me the picture of me on the TV. All right, so Sadar said taping done. So you make sure and support Mastana Bahar. Let them know if they can watch it internationally, Sadar. Bringing back a tune here. This is dedicated to my boy Sadar, man, right? One of his long time kind of thing. Tell them. Hear what?
If tomorrow is Judgment Day and I'm standing on the front line and the Lord asked me what I did with my life, I would say I spent it serving you. Yeah, you, my beautiful people. Yeah, you. 'Cause your love is my love and my love is your love. It will take an eternity to break us. I know the chains in the world couldn't hold us. Your love is my love and my love is your love. It will take an eternity to break us. I know the chains in the world couldn't hold us. Ishq chupta nahi छुपाने से इश्क छुपता नहीं छुपाने से तेरा आशिक हूँ मैं ज़माने से तेरा आशिक हूँ मैं ज़माने से तेरा आशिक हूँ मैं ज़माने से रोकना मुझको पास आने से इश्क चुपता नहीं छुपाने से
Miss Vanita.
इश्क चुपता नहीं छुपाने से
Oh yeah. So we got Randy and hopefully Miss Yankee Tiny Betty coming up in about 10 minutes, right?
तुमसे मिलके मैंने जाना इश्क क्या मोहब्बत क्या भूल बैठा सब कुछ मैं तो दिन क्या रात क्या चाहत में काली सना दुआ मुलाकात में चेहरे की रंगत बदल रही है तेरी सावत में काली सना दुआ मुलाकात में चेहरे की रंगत बदल रही है तेरी सावत में ये तूने क्या किया ये तूने क्या किया डूबा मैं दिल की जन्नत में काली सलाम दुआ मुलाकात में चेहरे की रंगत बदल रही है तेरी सावत में
So I tell you, we have a packed show tonight. Randy and Yankee at 7:30. Ricky J at the top of the hour.
जो खाली बनता जो सोना मनता वो खिलता
And then we have Chris Garcia at Workshop 868.
रहा है हर एक मौसम बेचैन दिल का जाने खुदा जाने खुदा जाने खुदा तुमसे मिलके मैंने जाना जोश क्या जुनू है क्या भूल बैठा सब कुछ मैं तो चैन क्या सुकून है क्या चाहत में काली सना दुआ मुलाकात में चेहरे की रंगत बदल रही है तेरी सावत में काली सना दुआ मुलाकात में चेहरे की रंगत बदल रही है तेरी सावत में जो बढ़ रहा है दिलों का रिश्ता वो बढ़ता जाए है ये दुआ तू दे कभी ना ये सिलसिला अब सारी उम्र बस है ये दुआ है ये दुआ है ये दुआ तुमसे मिलके मैंने जाना रंग क्या रूप क्या भूल बैठा सब कुछ मैं तो छाँव क्या धूप क्या चाहत में खाली सना दुआ मुलाकात में चकी रंगत बदल रही है तेरी सांस में खाली सना दुआ.
Sit around to my brother Pandit Anand. Hope you're doing well, bro. Song like this we gonna play for your wedding, right, doll? Here ting.
Girl, I wanna rock with you. Girl, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Girl, I wanna rock with you. Girl, I wanna be with you.
धूप से निकल के छाँव से फिसल के हम मिले जहाँ पे लम्हा थम गया और समा पिघल के शीशे में डल के जम गया तो तेरा चेहरा बन गया दुनिया बुला के तुमसे मिला हूँ निकले हैं दिल से ये दुआ रंग दे तुम है गेरुआ राज की दिल से ये दुआ रंग दे तुम है गेरुआ.
Good night to Christine.
निकले हैं दिल से ये दुआ रंग दे तुम है गेरुआ. तुमसे शुरू तुम पे बना है सुफियाना ये दास्ता मैं क़ज़्बा मंज़िल हो तुम जाता जहाँ को हर रास्ता तुमसे जुदा जो दिल ज़रा संभल के दर्द का गुस्सा कोहरा चल गया दुनिया बुला के तुमसे मिला हूँ निकले हैं दिल से ये दुआ रंग दे तुम है गेरुआ राज की दिल से ये दुआ रंग दे तुम है गेरुआ.
Good night to Mark.
निकले हैं दिल से ये दुआ रंग दे तुम है गेरुआ.
So let's get the feed shared out.
और तुमसे शुरू तुम पे बना है सुफियाना ये दास्ता मैं क़ज़्बा मंज़िल हो तुम जाता जहाँ को हर रास्ता तुमसे जुदा जो दिल ज़रा संभल के दर्द का गुस्सा कोहरा चल गया दुनिया बुला के तुमसे मिला हूँ निकले हैं दिल से ये दुआ रंग दे तुम है गेरुआ राज की दिल से ये दुआ रंग दे तुम है गेरुआ.
Mr. Brian Mohan and Maha Productions.
Lodge up, my boy Mamu.
Mr. Brian.
Good night to Sunil and the family. Lodge up Satis. Sit around to Auntie Sati. Good night to Paul.
Mr. Brian.
Checking in from Canada.
Mr. Brian Mohan.
Blessings to Dinesh. So coming up in a few, Randy Reckless.
Mr. Brian.
And then we drop our next Brian now.
Let's enjoy every moment of our lives here forever. I want you know I love you
डरते थे वही बात हो गई आहा हा हा राह में उनसे मुलाकात हो गई राह में उनसे मुलाकात हो गई जिस दर देते वही बात हो गई आहा हा 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 आहा हा हा bailamos let the rhythm take you over bailamos te quiero amor mío bailamos gonna live this life forever bailamos te quiero amor mío te quiero इश्क के नाम से डर लगता था दिल के अंजाम से डर लगता था इश्क के नाम से डर लगता था दिल के अंजाम से डर लगता था दिल के अंजाम से डर लगता था आशिक वो ही मेरे साथ हो गई आशिक वो ही मेरे साथ हो गई जिस दर देते वही बात हो गई आहा हा 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 आहा हा हा राह में उनसे मुलाकात हो गई राह में उनसे मुलाकात हो गई जिस दर देते वही बात हो गई आहा हा 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 आहा हा bailamos let the rhythm take you over bailamos te quiero amor mío bailamos gonna live this life forever bailamos te quiero amor mío
And if Mr. Dunia, them call me the Bollywood doctor. Feel the higher quality with you and me. Girl, you want me remedy, make it talk freely. You don't know, say, music movement to the world. I love to be crazy. That's why she having my baby. Oh, na, 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 na. Baby love, dil divana. Bin sajna ki, mane na. Tune like this, suffer make you reminisce. Dil divana, bin sajna ke mane na. Sweetness. Ye pagla hai, samjhane se samjhe na. Ye pagla hai, samjhane se samjhe na. Feel the rhythm, feel the love. HQ turn it up, turn it up. धक धक भोले, इत उत धोले दिन रहना. ये पगला है, समझाने से समझे ना. ये पगला है, समझाने से समझे ना.
So Randy's in a little bit of traffic.
Let me talk to your baby girl.
He joining us just now.
Said I know, said that me are the only one when it come to love, babes. Me are the damn man, they call me Mr. Dunia because you know I will provide
Hey,
the words here.
Mr. Brian Mohan.
Like a queen when you're sitting right there on the throne, wherever I go or wherever I roam. Crazy in love with your baby girl. दुनिया मांगे अपनी मुरादें, मैं तो मांगू सजन.
I played Tootie Man song and he wasn't there.
मैं तो मांगू सजन. रही सलामत मेरा सजना और सजना का आंगन. इसकी सिवा दिल रब से कुछ भी चाहे ना. ये पगला है, समझाने से समझे ना. ये पगला है, समझाने से समझे ना.
So like I said, Randy in some traffic. See Brian come to support his team music boss brethren. So Randy will be joining us in just a few. Brand new track to release is Drew. Coming up at the top of the hour, the Jai Master. There we go.
दिल क्या करे जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए What? जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए ऊंची ऊंची दीवारों से इस दुनिया की रस्में ना कुछ तेरे बस में जुड़ी ना कुछ मेरे बस में दिल क्या करे जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए Pretty, pretty, pretty girl, come follow me. Mr. Anil coming out to mash up the party. Versatile pan the microphone each and every time. You know me slow but sure with a rhythm and rhyme. Love is all around you. Love is knocking at your door. जैसे पर्वत पे गदा झुकती है जैसे सागर से लहर उठती है ऐसे किसी चेहरे पे निगाह रुकती है जैसे पर्वत पे गदा झुकती है जैसे सागर से लहर उठती है ऐसे किसी चेहरे पे निगाह रुकती है हो रोक नहीं सकती नजरों को दुनिया भर की रस्में ना कुछ तेरे बस में जुड़ी ना कुछ मेरे बस में दिल क्या करे जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए Pretty, pretty, pretty girl, come follow me. Mr. Anil coming out to mash up the party. Versatile pan the microphone each and every time. You know me slow but sure with a rhythm and rhyme. Love is all around you. Love is knocking at your door. Love is knocking at your door.
Down, bring it down, diddy down, down, bring it, diggy, down, down, bring it down, ding. Hey yo, sweetheart, say I'm addicted, addicted. My baby girl, I am addicted to you. Say I'm addicted, addicted to you. You.
यार है मुझको तूने कहा था तुमसे नहीं रूठेंगे कभी
I am addicted
दिल
to
की
you.
तरह से आज मिले हैं कैसे भला छू लेंगे कभी
Sweetheart,
तेरी बाहों में बीती हर शाम बेवफाई भी क्या याद नहीं
so the music boss come
क्या
again.
हुआ तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा भूलेगा दिल जिस दिन तुम्हें वो दिन जिंदगी का आखिरी दिन होगा क्या हुआ तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा
So why you leave? Girl, why you leave? Why you sweetheart? Tell me the reason why you leave. Why you leave? Why you leave? Girlfriend, tell me the reason why you leave.
भूलेगा दिल जिस दिन तुम्हें जिंदगी का आखिरी दिन होगा क्या हुआ तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा
So better late than never. And we know the only thing he reaches on time for is an airline flight, right? That we know. He can't even make it on time for stage. So it's all right. We know these things. We know these things. So Sitaram to the one and only. My brother who's been working. He actually got 3 productions in this year. It's unheard of. So let's bring him to the air right now because, like we said, better late than never. Last year we tell him to do 4. He did none. I'm sorry, he did 1. Sorry, he did triple threat last year. And now he's got 3. Touring all over with the music boss. I tell you, he is Mr. Worldwide right now, the one and only Randy Reckless Ramden. Sitaram, brother, how you doing? How you feeling?
Sitaram, Alan, Sitaram, everyone else. This restream.
Hold on, we're getting a little issue. Randy, reconnect and come back in because we're just getting a little issue there with you. Give me 1 second here. All right, can you hear me, Randy? I'm not getting your mic now. Double check it's connected. Let's see. You there, Randy? Oops, sorry, Mama. So we have a little issue with Randy's audio, but hopefully he'll be on in just a second. Look, it's Anti-Lustra. So we'll check them in just a second. She cutting teeth right now, Raj.
मुझको इतना बताए कोई कैसे तुझसे दिल ना लगाए कोई रब्बा ने तुझको बनाने में कर दी है उसने की काली तिजोरियां काजल की सियाही से लिखी है तूने जाने कितनों की लव स्टोरियां Baby show me you can calm down dance with me and take the lead now got you so high that you can't come
So Randy gonna join us a little bit later. He's having some technical difficulties, right?
ask you know you're allowed कैसा या तेरा इश्क है पिया रंग जाऊं जो मैं हाथ लगाऊं दिन बीते सारा तेरे फिक्र में रहना सारी तेरी गैर मनाऊं No tell me no baby come give me a la
Done talking, boy. Yep.
Don't you ask, you know you're allowed. मौसम में भी चनारों जैसी जंग के सन्नाटों में तू वीणा के तारों जैसी.
So Uncle Brian is on. You want to hear Uncle Brian's song? You
मन की अमावा से
want to hear this song?
और तू पुलझलियों वाले त्योहारों जैसी चंदा भी दीवाना है तेरा. चलती है तुझसे सारी चकोरियां. काजल की सियाही से लिखी है तूने.
She argue like a Jamaican.
की love storyयां. Baby, show me you can calm down, calm down. Dance with me and take the lead now, lead now. Got you so high that you can't calm down, calm down. Don't you ask, you know you're allowed, allowed. Kesariya tera, 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 tera.
Ting music box. Yeah. This is a love story. Yeah, 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 yeah. I can't live, I can't live, I can't live without you. Sing along, sing along. I can't live, I can't live, I can't live without you. Brian Mohan again.
Roses are red, my love. Violets are blue. Sugar is sweet, my love, but nothing sweeter than you. Roses are red, my love. Violets are blue. Sugar is sweet, my love, but nothing sweeter than you. First time I saw you, baby, I fell in love with you. It was love at first sight. When I laid my eyes on you, what am I supposed to do? Baby, I'm in love with you.
Say I'm in love with you.
Without you, I cannot go on. 'Cause my love for you is so strong. Without you, I cannot go on. 'Cause my love for you is so strong.
I can't live, I can't live, I can't live without you. I can't live, I can't live, I can't live without you. You know I love you, girl. Mr. Raymond, Brian Mohan, Ting music boss.
When you walk into my life, it was like a dream come true. Baby, you're so beautiful. Girl, I really love you. You are like an angel sent to me from God afar. How am I so lucky, baby, to have you, my lover? First time I saw you, baby, I fell in love with you. It was love at first sight. When I laid my eyes on you, what am I supposed to do? Baby, I'm in love with you.
Oh, you know, let's try.
Without you, I cannot go on. 'Cause my love for you is so strong. Without you, I cannot go on. 'Cause my love for you is so strong.
From the first time I saw you, I got chills in my veins. My heart tells me that I want you. Your love keeps me insane. Say I'm in love with you. Oh, I'm in love with you, girl.
Roses are red, my love. Violets are blue. Sugar is sweet, my love, but nothing sweeter than you. Smile is like the radiance on your eyes are like the shining star. How am I so lucky, baby, to have you, my lover? First time I saw you, baby, I fell in love with you. It was love at first sight. When I laid my eyes on you, what am I supposed to do? Baby, I'm in love with you.
Heartbeats just for you.
Without you, I cannot go on. 'Cause my love for you is so strong. Without you, I cannot go on. 'Cause my love for you is so strong. 'Cause my love for you is so strong. 'Cause my love for you is so strong. बहती झरनों की धारा
Feel the vibe.
दिल को एक मीठी मस्ती से देती ओ सहरम सी देती हाय मन कहीं मैं झूम मैं गाऊं मन कहे मैं झूम मैं गाऊं
Good night, Central.
मन कहे मैं झूम मैं गाऊं तेरे मेरे होठों पे मीठे मीठे गीत मितवा आगे आगे चले हम पीछे पीछे प्रीत मितवा
Feel the love in the party. Feel the love in the jam, jam, jam. Feel the love in good music. Wine like you don't give up. Bust a wine, take a wine. Give them a wine, let me have a good time. Come to wine, feel to wine. Go deep for wine, let me have a good time.
फूलों की इस शहर की मुलाकात याद रहेगी आगे आगे चले हम पीछे पीछे प्रीत मितवा तेरे मेरे होठों पे मीठे मीठे गीत मितवा आगे आगे चले हम पीछे पीछे प्रीत मितवा
Know the thing go. Long time we ain't party. Long time we ain't jam, jam, jam. So forget about the drama. On Facebook and Instagram. What's a wine? Take a wine. Give them a wine. Let me have a good time. Come to wine. Feel to wine. Go deep for wine. Let me have a good time.
पहले ने अखियों से बातें में चंद कर लूं आगे आगे चले हम पीछे पीछे प्रीत मितवा तेरे मेरे होठों पे मीठे मीठे गीत मितवा आगे आगे चले हम पीछे पीछे प्रीत मितवा
What we say? Feel the love in the party. Feel the love in the jam, jam, jam. Feel the love in good music. Wine like you don't give up. Bust a wine, take a wine. Give them a wine, let me have a good time. Come to wine, feel to wine. Go deep for wine, let me have a good time.
So coming up at the top of the hour, the Jai Master.
सावन का महीना बावन करे सोर जियारा चूमे ऐसे कैसे बनमाना चे मोर रामा के चबताए ये पुरवैया रामा के चबताए ये पुरवैया जियारा चूमे ऐसे जैसे बनमाना चे मोर something that's going around the world, something that's taken full control of people everywhere. It doesn't have a care. There's something that's going around the world, taking an enormous human toll. It really doesn't care. Now we can see it, feel it, touch it. It's totally taken control. Can you feel the love? Can you feel the love? Can you feel the love? The love all around. Can you feel the love? Can you feel the love? Can you feel the love all around? दिल में आँखों में है सपने, दिन सुनहरे वो फिर लौट आएंगे। रास्तों से ये कह दो, मंजिलों की तलब में मुश्किलों से हम जीत जाएंगे, मिलके टकराएंगे। हौसला रख जरा, हौसला रख तू दिल में जरा, प्यार के रंग में इस जहां को तू रंग दे जरा। हौसला रख जरा, हौसला रख तू दिल में जरा, प्यार के रंग में इस जहां को तू रंग दे जरा। There's something that's going around the world, taking an enormous human toll on innocent lives and people we love. No answers coming, so we look above. There's something that's going around the world, something that's taken full control. As the world is covered with masks and gloves, we can see it, feel it, touch it. It's totally taken control. Can you feel the love? Can you feel the love? Can you feel the love? All around. Can you feel the love? Feel the love. Can you feel the
We just gotta get Jai to flip the camera around and then he's all set. Just hit the button that has like the camera with the two arrows facing sideways. That's on your phone itself. There we go. There we go. I said, there we go. Now we cooking. Now we cooking.
Hey, listen, Sitaram. Namaste.
Sitaram, brother.
Assalamu alaikum. Then,
So
and mind you, you have to go in the settings. Yeah, it's an old little thing to switch up and turn it around.
But you was good, and then you hit something and it switched over to the other side. That's what happened. When you logged in originally, you was
it
good.
wasn't good. The camera was like this.
I was seeing you. I was seeing you when you logged in. You understand? Ladies and gentlemen, the man that never needs an introduction, the one and only, one of the most versatile freestyle king that there is, and now he's saying Santa is the Horner man now. I don't know what really going on. 9-time Mr. Kaboom, Ricky Jai. Bro, what happened with Santa, boy? You were busting Santa files.
Boy, I mean, you know, Santa was happy just taking care of kids, you know. And then Santa realized that the mummies and them leave out. So Santa, being the nice, he decided to rest a toy on the mummy too.
Well, you know, there's a lot of people that want to play Santa Claus now because of this song.
Some people playing Santa Claus long time.
Jai, wicked music, good production, everything.
Some fellas playing Santa Claus outside of Christmas too.
Year round, year round. We know some people. We can't call nobody names.
Man.
Yeah.
You know, Christmas is a special time for me, and you know, I release my Christmas music catalog for more than one reason. You know, Christmas time is a very lucrative time if parang music, and I get a lot of work around Christmas. December. Tomorrow night I'm in Mantra Lounge.
With Uncle Crazy and Scrunta.
Next week Saturday I'm in Brooklyn with Scrunta, Marcia, Miranda, and Toronto. The following weekend I'm in Trinidad. The following weekend I'm in Fort Lauderdale, and first I'm in Amazura with Russell Peters comedy party in Amazura. So Christmas time is busy, really. If you have a really popping Christmas song, it greatly increases your scope of work outside of church. And if this song becomes a hit, then annually you like, you know, myself, Baron, Kenny J, God rest his soul, you know, he passed away. Uncle Leon Calero, now Rome. You know, we in a category where everybody want to hear neighbor. Everybody want to hear Anita, the paintbrush, Annie Pone, that kind of thing, you know. So, you know, it's for me to note Christmas music. So right now I have quite a good bit of Christmas music. So when I go Parang show, I have even enough of my own soca parang to do. Yeah, right. I have the whole hog. I have It's Christmas. Now I have Venny. I have chutney parang. I have Santa the Hona man.
Well, and you know, just today I was talking with somebody that used to tell me they just moved into the States. They was on Slam and stuff like that back home, and talking about trying to connect with people over here. But one of the things that I told her, Trinidadians and stuff, they love that double meaning thing, right? So, and Santa the Horner man is one of that. As we last week, you know, Delenia Diamond sings for Rishi Gayadeen. Gel writes a lot of double meaning songs for Christmas time for the Parang thing and stuff. This is and Uncle Crazy. I mean, Uncle Crazy is Uncle Crazy, and that's one of the biggest reasons why he's so busy around Christmas time, because same thing, his double meaning parang, soca parang, and things like that.
Yeah.
This is what we people like.
Our culture is based around double entendre. It's to us double entendre. So it's that our soul music has been based along those lines. The early Calypsonians were for singing songs with two meanings, right? And that has passed on and done many songs in Chutney Soca with a double meaning, and now but it's what our people like. It's some people like to hear conventional, like away in a manger, and Silent Night, well, and all these things, and that's fine. But you can't party to that. And party oriented people that we are, and over the years, soca parang has developed into a party culture when it comes to Christmas time. So this is what Chinese people might not like it. Bajans might not like it. They mightn't feel it because they don't understand. For the most part, this is a music that is really, really a niche market for Trinidadians.
Definitely, because and I was speaking to some Americans about that, right? Because this is not a genre, let's say, that then they're familiar with, or if it's out there. This is strictly this time of year, right? And we notice in Trinidad, September time, people are dropping these kind of music and parang, and everybody be like, "What are you talking about? It's not even Diwali yet. It's not even this yet, or whatever." And you have Christmas, quote unquote, parang music coming out.
Because the parang season over here and people actually realize. Now, because Trinidad is such a rural country and we have so many different things happening at the same time, we might have a parang to drop in September or October. But the truth is, unknown to the rest, was already sharpening up the quattros and tuning up everything else and getting their circuit already starts. So they've been moving along in their parang circuit, rural areas, Lopino, Sandy Grande, in St. Joseph, or up in Santa Cruz, all these places, even deep down area, all these places, parang side, let me just say parang side, right? Parang groups, paranderos. Season start just like our carnival have a season, and Chutney Soca have a season. Season starts early in September. They have their own competitions and everything, but it's not me. Broadcasted heavily on radio or anything else. It's happening.
Now, one of the things is, what I want to ask you. Did you used to go parang and you was part of a parang side or parang band and going around when it was that season time when you was back home?
Yes, I was the lead singer for a parang side. Players, the Asos.
No wonder you was the lead. Yes, definitely. We have Shamina from Ocala. I know you met them last year. Shamina. Shamina is saying, Ricky Jai, you originally is very enlightening and more chutney artists should follow your example. She loved your music. Ocala loves you when you had to help out. Last year, November, you was out there and you haven't been out there since then. Mm-hmm.
No, I have not, but we're planning. I want to say the love from the people in Ocala and all the other shows that went into Ocala, every single artist, Raymond, Ravi, I will say one thing. Ocala special. It's a small place, but the love huge.
Oh, definitely.
And the people treat you like there's one of them. We went into. I mean, the kind of love we get down there is unbelievable. I think I have family now. The Tangyuks is like my family now.
Well, look, I went out there in July. Actually, I went out there with Brian in March. We did a Pugwa event, and Brian loves Ocala. And now I end up joining out there in July for a show. And look, I'm gonna go spend Thanksgiving with them just so they love the baby, the Amelia, they love me. They've treated me, welcomed me with open arms. That's what it is, and I love the fact that it doesn't matter what event happens in Ocala, they support it 1,000,000% and love each and every artist that comes there. They treat them like their own.
Yeah, man, you're so right. You're so right. Let me just say hi to um yeah, man. Thank you very much, Josh, Jake, Natasha, Sergio, and loving the originality. Priya in Guyana, bring up the Priya, saying thank God he had on pants.
Well, yeah, because when we turn the camera on. So you see, Jake says you're one of the best ex-tempo people, right? Why don't you get him a little ex-tempo here on the spot now?
Well, you know, Alan boy, that was not the plan. I really song called Santa the Horna Man, you know, because you know, for me, music is a must, especially a must. Everybody know and it's plain to see that Ricky Jai is not only about chutney. The music internationally is all about Ricky chutney, soca, in between from sweet tea and tea.
And also the band leader of Playos the Asonis. Right, there you go.
Well, actually, Los Playos the Asos, my uncle Arnold Kudi and a couple of guys from Princeton. What we do Christmas Eve night, you know, we jump in the car and we just driving all you know, Princeton, Moruga, wherever, Palmyra, wherever we are fast dropping in uninvited. We have a quattro that nobody, a shack, and we have a string bass and spoon, and nobody know no lyrics for no song.
And you're gone.
For your rum.
Look at that. Hey, look. One of the best cooks that you know in South Trinidad there, Miss Jel Guiding, a writer, is on right now.
Yeah, for sure. I can't remember the name of that cooking establishment, but South Park.
South Waters Catering, right? South Park. I wish it was South Park. You understand?
Yeah, man.
I think Rishi told me it was just there the other day. Rishi said you was just there the other day. So something bubbling again with the Jai Master and RG. Well, I don't know.
Listen, after this, I still have a Chatak Matak to drop. I still have the Sheriff Street Rhythm to drop. I still have And Up Our Soca to drop all before Carnival 2023.
Oh Lord, boy.
All original songs. So all the people who liking up the originality of Ricky Jai, I appreciate it a lot from artists like myself to dig deep inside the creatives and you know, collaborate with other people to write original songs and to bring it to people. So I built my career over the last 35 years on, and I hoping that I could maintain that consistency of songs going forward in 2023.
Well, Jai, blessings to you. Keep it going. I mean, we can't wait. And I know an RG and the Mr. Kaboom, it's gonna be something else. Definitely gonna be something else.
Well, that is gonna be a fiery track. Trust me, that is a fiery track for about the better part of 2 weeks now, and I think only yesterday we were happy with the final. So yeah, we should be ready to release that pretty soon. Yeah.
All right, nice. So here's what Santa the Hornaman. Check Ricky Jai Scrunta, Uncle Crazy tomorrow night in Mantra, in the NYC. That's tomorrow night. When you come in Fort Lauderdale?
Fort Lauderdale on the 17th of December.
Okay. Where are you gonna be?
Myself, I'm gonna be at Lalo's.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Myself, Marcy Miranda, Eddie Charles. But if you're in New York, Thursday the 1st of December for Russell Peters in Amazura.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Just
all right, so
confirm tonight.
Nice. Congrats. So I know tomorrow night also is Russell Peters and them roasting Marshall Montano tomorrow night in New York.
Yes. So Russell is in New York for he's in Brooklyn with Marshall Montano, And then next week he's in Queens. Nick Cannon and a couple of other
Oh yeah,
stars
that's
gonna
right.
be on that show. Yeah, the King of Chutney is gonna be there with Russell Peters.
Mr. Kaboom. There you go.
Kaboom.
All right, Jai. So
yeah.
Thank you very much. Make sure when you come down here, we gotta link up when you come in. I know you're gonna be here just for a quick.
I don't know where you live in.
Turn.
I know you used to live in Fort Lauderdale, but I think
still
you live in somewhere.
I still in
you.
Fort
I think you live in
Lauderdale.
I think you live in a mobile van or something now, because every time I see Orlando, Ocala,
I'm all
Miami,
over, but I still
all
live in Fort Lauderdale. I have a potential.
I just want to tell you one thing, partner. If you're leaving your house so often this Christmas, maybe passing through.
No. No way, brother. This Christmas is baby Christmas, so I am home. That is not a problem. But I will be in Fort Lauderdale the weekend of the 17th. I have a booking in Miami, but as soon as you come in, it will be great to link up with you. Haven't seen you and in some warm weather, not in the cold weather that we usually link up for. Is cold weather, you know. So
yeah, man.
All
yeah,
right,
man.
So
let's say hi to Gel in and Kyra and the RG crew, and this song is causing a lot of guys to stay home. Yeah, guys who would normally be out zesting all over the place after this, man. Women complaining their husband home all the time now. They're getting fed up at them.
Well, you mash the brakes on them for this Christmas. Look at that.
Yes.
All right. So, Jai,
So
large
anyhow,
up your track, brother. All the best to you and the family for the holidays. I'll see you before that, but definitely. Once again, mantra tomorrow night. Uncle Crazy, Scrunta, and the Mr. Kaboom, who is not going to be in a Santa outfit tomorrow, but he will be out there, Mr. Ricky Jai.
Well, thankfully, I had on my blanket here, you know. But it's all good. Tomorrow's going to be mad. I've had the privilege times and awesome entertainer, Crazy. I have known career in 1986. One of the songs that I auditioned in "Drive It" by Crazy. So I you know,
wow,
these legends, you know, in the soca and soca parang business. But anyhow,
so you're a legend amongst the legends. Look at that.
Hey, you know, I started and I'm still performing with them. So that, you know, that is quite unbelievable, and be a part of, you know, this is legendary kind of music going on.
All right, so Jai, thanks. So large up the track and let me drop this thing, all right, brother?
Yeah, man. Santa the Hona Man, written by Barnett Henry, the Preacher, and Ricky Jai, produced by background vocals, Keith Designer Styler, Quattro by my brethren, Peter DeLeo, mastered by Christopher Scott, and of course, vocals by yours truly, aka Santa the Hona Man. Kaboom! Let it go!
The Horner man crying while he was out zessing. Santa Claus went home and meet with he wifey. You know it's Christmas time, so he rests a gift on she. The Horner man crying while he was out zessing. Santa Claus went home and meet with he wifey. You know it's Christmas time, so he gave the toy to she. Hey? Man, he always boasting how much woman he have. He say for the Christmas he will never stop. The man, he always boasting how much woman he have. He say for the Christmas he will never stop. But recently he noticed everything changed. He reached home and hear his wife calling Santa. The Honor man crying, the honor man crying while he was out zesting. Salos went home and meet with his wifey. You know it's Christmas time, so he rests a gift on she. The honor man crying, the honor man crying while he was out zesting. Santa Claus went home and meet with his wifey. You know it's Christmas time, so he gave the toy to she.
You can't
Well, it's the boy Ricky J. It's Christmas time again.
The Honor Man.
Strange things happening. Listen. The Honor Man crying. The Honor Man crying while he was out zesting. Santa Claus went home and meet with his wifey. You know it's Christmas time, so he rests a gift on she. The Honor Man crying. The Honor Man crying. Santa Claus went home and meet with his wifey. You know it's Christmas time, so he gave the toy to she. Hey? Strange thing. Christmas time. The man he always boasting how much woman he have. He say for the Christmas he will never stop. The man he always boasting how much woman he have. He say for the Christmas he will never stop. But recently he noticed everything changed. He reached home and hear his wife calling Santa name. The honor man crying, the honor man crying while he was out zesting. Santa Claus went home and meet with his wifey. You know it's Christmas time, so he rests a gift on she. The honor man crying, the honor man crying while he was out zesting. Santa Claus went home and meet with his wifey. You know it's Christmas time, so he gave the toy to she. Hey, Santa Claus smiling, the honor man crying. Santa Claus smiling, the honor man he crying. Hey, hey. It's Christmas.
Oh, the Christmas. So check it out.
He say here, she saying why he out in the yard. Santa, I'm so glad you've come. Anything you could have. He say here, she saying while he out in the yard. Santa, I'm so glad you've come. Anything you could have. You could drink the brandy, you could drink the punching. And when you finish, Santa, the black cake waiting. Hey, the honor man crying, the honor man crying while he was out zesting. Santa Claus went home and meet with his wifey. You know it's Christmas time, so he rests a gift on she. The honor man crying, the honor man crying while he was out zesting. Santa Claus went home and meet with his wifey. You know it's Christmas time, so he gave the toy to she. Hey, Santa Claus smiling, the honor man crying. Santa Claus smiling, the honor man he crying.
Yeah, yeah.
Santa, oh you're nice like that. I know.
Now hear what? I'm gonna bring on Randy Reckless. Randy, you ready?
If you want me have a good holiday, holiday. Yeah, boy. When you ready to fling on to a big song, we singing along. Aye, aye. What we drinking, start to singing, so we singing. Oh yeah, me no want no man cheese. Bring macaroni pie. Give me my saltfish and a jerk leg and tie. Don't come here with no eggnog. Let me tell you why. Unless you call it punch a creme.
All right, let me check it. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
Ah, there we go. Now we cooking. Now we cooking. You good, brother? How you feeling? How you doing?
I'm good. Came back from a long week in Trinidad and Guyana.
I think you had a wedding and stuff like that.
We had Love One Another at Sapa, and then we had a wedding on the Friday before we went over to Guyana. We had a show at Lenore Stadium.
So. Let me see. So, Team Music Boss, you're an integral part of it. How does it feel to, from last year to now? It's insane. I probably would every weekend you're not home. you're doing something.
I have 2 airs, and almost 50 people yelling at me, including yourself, to do better. Guess what? After a while, as they say, when your hard days, and when time to walk, time to walk. So it's time to walk.
And you've been working, bro. You've been really working hard this year.
I've been thankful for all the blessings. I've been thankful for all the movements, all the love. Support is a very, very big thing, whether it's behind the scenes or those that are in the crowd. And I know I've mentioned before, what was it? 1 last year, 4 already this year, still 3 more before December 31st.
Okay, 3 more before December 31st. You're going to kill them.
Remember Urias got that nice bet, try to win that money back.
So what's it like, now you worked with a longtime brother of ours, Drew, up in Canada. How did that relationship come to fruition?
I'm going to be so honest with you. That kind of came out of the blues, but it was just thankful for it because it actually blew into a great, great brotherhood, like in a very short time, with so much still to be offered from us as the duo that we are. I'm also implementing, just as a better performance aspect of it. He's going to be traveling with me a little in order to get some of these gigs covered as well.
Oh,
so
nice.
Basically, so I'm trying to, let me see. I get my own Ableton, man, if you say.
Look at that. You're moving up, boy. You're moving up.
I'm trying, but it's for the best. As you said, over time, you watch, you learn, you take advice, and you see what's best in terms of movement, and you try to make the investments where they need to be. Not everyone has to make these investments, but whatever you think is best for your product, you always try your best and you do it. But you have to be open to advice, critique, and criticism.
So do you turn around and you say, hey, Richard, next track? Or you do the thing to Andrew when you're back?
To be honest with you, I can actually say for the first time me and Drew did an Ableton gig, I maybe told Drew twice to change the track.
Oh, okay.
Literally, I was down point. He caught the cue words pretty fast. So I'm hoping, with a couple of gigs that we still have left for the year, we can knock it out the park. And like I said, it's a growing partnership. It's a growing brotherhood. I'm thankful for that. And on top of that, I'm glad that the stream of of what I have, and then, for example, coming on Thing right here, more people are going to expose to his work, his music, and I know the people that he's worked with in the past as well is very thankful for all he's done already too.
Now, Brian is saying he's calling you the Shah Rukh Khan of Team Music Boss.
Listen, I may be the Shah Rukh Khan of Team Music Boss, but he's the one with the Indian dance. Don't forget that.
Yeah, well, and he got gray hair already because of that.
Well, we're all team there. Look, remember, I had a beard. He got gray hair. As I said, we're thankful for the blessings, and honestly, he's been doing amazing. He has been on point. I said I know this is a PG show, but I'm waiting for the summer shows to come up. Him with big muscles. There's some gal gonna rip off your shirt off on stage one day.
All right. So I know I told you that we have Chris Garcia's coming up next, but before I get to Chris, how did you link up with Yankee?
So I actually met Yankee the week before COVID shut down everything.
Oh no.
We actually did an event out there. I know a lot of the individuals that were on the cast, especially the international acts, they didn't want to travel. We kind of didn't know what was going on or how to take on something at that time. But I went up. She went on stage and her talent was just amazing, especially when you see cultures blended like that. And it was great. Then COVID kind of shut us down in a way. But she was doing so much work during that time, collabing with like Terry and other artists as well. And over the year or the years, within these past years, she's collabed and she's really brought forward. And at the time, I was like, I remember I wasn't as driven, right? So I got hungry after, as I said, after the 3 men, the other 2 men are being next.
And I hear the next one's in the works, right?
Yep. So we're with the push now, as I said, I'm just hungry, and I really got into a mode for it. And I got to commend all the artists who continue to do this, who haven't been doing this. will continue over the years to still push, including the the legend that we just had on the screen. It's a lot of work. I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely.
It's a lot of work.
And I mean, you're a great vocalist. She's a great vocalist, as well as you're an encyclopedia of music. So I can only imagine if there's any future things that can happen. And you've been in Canada for a good little bit now. Anything else for Canada for the rest of the year?
There might be a pop in here and there, but as I said, one of the things we're also learning as well is that we're trying to make sure that we're spread out in order to not get to a location too much where the crowd kind of is like, oh, this by again. So we're trying our best, but I mean the calls. As I said, the calls, the demand is great and it's coming in. Yes, you are gonna make some people a little upset when you do say no. I know you kind of understand that as a DJ sometimes as well when you're booked for another event. I know they don't like to hear the word no, but sometimes you just have to try to make them understand and work around it. But 2023 is looking promising. I'm thankful for just the support, but I understand with the support that you're getting now and the smiles and everything that everyone's giving. Yeah, I gotta continue to work hard. I gotta thank you every day. I gotta thank you every day, you, Riaz, and Roach, for that, man. If it wasn't for the three of you guys, like literally, it's like you guys you had the belt. You know what? Like when a lady has a belt in the hand, like I listen. Like I got to the point where hey, either you don't listen now or like.
Well, like I said, it's better late than never. We told you last year, but you did very good quality work. I'm very proud of you. Like I said, this track with Drew, excellent. Raymond's track that you did last year, and then Triple Threat as well. And then what do you call it? We had another track. What was the other track?
We had a little guy. We had a whole.
Right.
We had a couple. Yeah.
Busy. So here's what we have. One of the other icons is waiting in the back there. You know. So how's it feel, right? Sandwiching between Ricky Jai and now one of the foundation man, Mr. Chutney Bacchanal himself, Chris Garcia. Look at that.
As I said, if it wasn't for those guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So I'm thankful every day for everything they did, and I'm glad they continue. Like you told Ricky, he's a legend between the legends. I'm hoping one day, Alan, when we think is like what?
You're
30th
the
anniversary.
Bungie Garland of Guyana. You're a legend already. What are you talking about?
At the 30th anniversary of We Think Radio, you can hopefully I work hard enough. You can say those words again to me.
Yeah, look at that. And look, Shamina says your shirt was ripped off when you was in Ocala.
At least, wow, it was actually.
Yeah. All right, brother. All the best to you. Here's what large up your track, you and Yankee. The video is out on West Indian Chutney Music, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
And your YouTube channel?
It's on my YouTube channel as well. You guys can take a look, share it up. It's also available on all the social media platforms. This one was Dolina. If you guys didn't see the videos yet, right? Straight out of Bollywood movie, literally. But
yeah,
it's
man, saving people from falling in the water and all kind of thing. I hope you do that in real life,
I'm gonna try my best. It's yours truly, Randy Reckless, and the beautiful and very talented out of Canada, Yankee Tiny Beatty. It was produced by Fabulous Sounds, producer Yo Drew. We don't even call him Andrew anymore, call him Yo Drew. And one of the people that we do want to give a lot of credit to is the young man who actually shot the video. So funny that he's shooting videos and he's not even legal to drink if he was in the United States. He's that young,
wow.
that's so much vision. And like I said, my first time working with him, and I can guarantee you it is definitely not my last. So I want to big up JR Productions. He's been doing some wonderful work. And I can tell you, he himself may have a very busy 2023 with the amount of people that hit me up for his number.
Awesome, bro. I like to see that because look, Tassif's young daughter did his video.
Yes.
You understand? And look, I'm happy when I hear that these youngsters are doing some great work, man.
I can't even lie. Queens, New York this year took off. There's so many artists that are definitely doing. Like I said, we just need to like have, I don't know, you know that billboard on Lefferts and Liberty? We just need to make like
right by the train track there.
Yeah, just make it a digital one. Just throw up everybody video on it. That's it.
That's a good idea. That's an awesome idea, Randy. You should look into that. All right, bro. Let's drop your track. All right. Stay safe.
Thank you guys, everyone. Make sure you listen to. Make sure you dance it. If you have a husband or wife, make sure just dance it up one time. Thank you, Third Degree.
कितना प्यार करते हो तुम मुझे? प्यार के बारे में तो पता नहीं, पर मैं जानता हूँ कि बाकी
True!
हमारे साथ गुजारना चाहिए। पहली बार जब तुमने देखा था तो मुझे लगा, यह शायद उससे
छुपे थे अब तो कुछ है बोलना कुछ तुम बोलो कुछ हम बोले ओ ढोलना कब तक छुपे थे अब तो कुछ है बोलना कुछ तुम बोलो कुछ हम बोले ओ ढोलना मर जाना था ये बेद नहीं था खोलना ओ ढोलना कब तक छुपे थे अब तो कुछ है बोलना कुछ तुम बोलो कुछ हम बोले ओ ढोलना Brand new reckless and that kid's a baby spreading love 36 all the way to the embassy
So next we're going to the icon, Mr. Chris Garcia.
कब तक छुपे थे अब तो कुछ है बोलना कुछ तुम बोलो कुछ हम बोले ओ ढोलना कब तक छुपे थे अब तो कुछ है बोलना कुछ तुम बोलो कुछ हम बोले ओ ढोलना मर जाना था ये बेद नहीं था खोलना ओ ढोलना कब तक छुपे थे अब तो कुछ है बोलना कुछ तुम बोलो कुछ हम बोले ओ ढोलना Brand new reckless and that kid's a baby spreading love 36 all the way to the embassy
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the air right now. Like I said, this is iconic. One of the men that paved the way for chutney music to go instantly viral before social media even happened. He was the first Fabio of Trinidad and Tobago, we could probably say, right? The long hair, everybody went crazy. From back in the days of Soca Paradise, lines around the block in the NYC. First time on We Ting Radio, I have the honor and the privilege of welcoming, working with Workshop 868 once again, Mr. Chris Garcia. Good evening, brother. How you doing? How you feeling?
Good evening, my brother Alan. I'm doing fine. It's nice to be on We Ting Radio. Yeah, blessings to you and yours.
Thank you, brother. Now, I mean, Chutney Bacchanal was probably the first viral chutney song to probably be out there besides Lote Lanting. You were back in those days. How does it feel to still be a household name that everybody looks forward to hearing? And Chutney Bacchanal 30 years later is still a trending song.
Well, you know, it was and still is a very big song. It plays everywhere still. And very much still recognized because of my long hair and all that.
Yeah.
So I can't get away from that. But there's something I always say: once I leave my home, I belong to the public, because if it weren't for them, there'd be no me. So you see, I like to pay respects where respects is due. Yeah, but you know, it's been actually it's 26 years actually.
It's 26. Oh
years.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
26 years. You know,
Now,
so
I know your brother who was part of this whole ride with you, Ryan Romney, passed a few years ago. But the
Yes,
vision
Ryan.
that you guys had, that you got to tour globally, all over. What are some of the places that you went to because of Chutney Bacchanal?
So many places. Well, of course, all the normal places. Germany. Everywhere, all through the Caribbean, all North America, England, Holland, Germany. Before that, I was in Turkey and
Turkey
Cyprus.
with Chutney Bacchanal.
Yeah, but no, that was before I did Chutney Bacchanal.
Okay.
But I lived there for 3 years. But then there's so many places I've been to. It's hard to remember where I've been to because it was crazy. It was just crazy because when you wake up, you know, it was so crazy that sometimes I would wake up in my hotel. and just dial reception downstairs and say, ask, which country is this?
No
And
way.
they say
Wow.
Canada or my. That's how crazy, because it's like one country today, another country tomorrow night, and the following night, and that's how it was with Chutney Bacchanal.
And
It was just crazy.
I had Ryan was a good friend of mine. I had the privilege of, he stayed with me a couple times when he would be coming to the States and things like that. And the stories to hear that it was just pace after pace after pace after pace like that.
It was grueling. It was grueling. In fact, I remember one time in Trinidad, I have 14 gigs in one day. And I finished, I think, at 4:30 in the morning. And that was, I swore I'll never do something like that again. But I had to have
Now-
drivers in between and all that to make sure I get to my destination to perform and try to portray that I'm lively, even though I'm sleepy. It's crazy,
Now,
man.
before videos was a thing, you were able to do, and I asked Jai this last time and stuff like that, because people didn't used to do videos, and you did a video for Chutney Bacchanal and stuff like that, and to see that, it's your video will come on a TV every once in a while or a YouTube channel and to see yourself and how important a video is now. How has that changed your perception of how music is today?
Well, if you have it's always good to have a video for a song, but providing that the song is a very good song to market, it always helps helps the material. So it's vitally important to have a very good produced video to support the song, and the song supports the video. But I must mention that there must be artistry involved, where the two must marry each other. One cannot look alienated from the other. Like the song itself must resemble the video. It must go hand and glove. That's how it has to be, or else it will not work.
Well, you see, 26 years ago, you had cassette tapes and CDs and stuff like that. And now today, people watch music. They don't listen to music anymore, They watch music now, especially since post-COVID and thing like that. Are you going to adapt to that kind of stuff? And I mean, and here's the thing, what I love about Workshop 868, because this is a band that's to your heart. You love your rock, the chutney rock that Bobby and them brings, your guitar. You're a guitar man yourself. Nico flinging hair and all that stuff. This is you. This is your band. This is a home band for you. How does it feel with them?
They are very, very good musicians. Being extremely good musicians, they are like a family.
Correct.
They're a family of good heart, So, I mean, we work well together. One thing I always persist and demand is that professionalism must always be upheld. Always strive for that, regardless. Go the distance. Get it done. That's why we've come up with this new song. This song I wrote called Ooh La La.
So tell us a little bit about Ooh La La then.
Well, Ooh La La, I wrote that about, everything. I mean, for the past 2 years with the pandemic and stuff, it's really been crazy for the whole world. I can't look at just my country, Trinidad, and say we alone went through it. The whole world went through it, and there's still remnants of COVID still hanging around. But, we're trying our best to see how best we can get from point A to point B,
Right.
And I remember starting this particular song, this Ooh La La song, and about 5 months or 6 months ago. And I started it in another studio. And I said, we want to get it do different things with it. So we transported everything to the studio, which is 868, W868.
No way.
And this is where we polished and finished and hammer, chilled everything to make sure it is what it is today. Yeah.
Well, and
That's
definitely
Ooh La
what
La.
you love, that guitar when Nico riffing and everything like that.
Yeah.
And, that's your feel. How does it feel that Bobby's mission that he told me for next year is, because he's one of the inventors of chutney rock, right? That's his goal, is to really push it hardcore, and having a person like yourself that this fits right into your realm. Is it more things on the horizon with you and Workshop 868 to really push that genre?
Yes. In fact, after this, after Carnival, I'll be doing about 10 particular songs. The album itself will be uplifting. The name of that album will be Sword, but it will take a year to do.
Okay.
Because I'm a perfectionist, so is Bobby and Nick, and they somewhat at the same on the
Right.
same level. That's why it's such a pleasing thing to work with them, because they think like me. Perfection. So that album at the end of next year, 2023, will be called Sword, which will have about 10 songs on it. Of course, I will send it to you as well. But
Awesome. Yeah.
well,
Mhm.
before you make the first step, before you make the second step, you have to make the first one. So this first one is with Ooh La La and See Where It Goes. I've already sent it to some of the biggest producers in the world, who work with some of the biggest stars in the world, with whom I've also worked with. So, and the response is fantastic. That
And-
Ooh La La song is very different.
And that's awesome. And one of the things working with Bobby and them, which a lot of artists from the past and things like that weren't getting involved in, streaming platforms, registering your music, licensing, and getting it out there. Spotify is hundreds of millions of listeners. Amazon Music, same thing. So your music that you're making today gets a wider range. Do you think that was one of the hindrance from back in your days to now, where people are internationally viral these days with just one song?
Well, it goes international now, but back then, the musician or the artist, the singer, used to make a lot more money back then. Well, I can't say that because, it's different platforms now.
Correct.
Back then, you relied on performances and on the sales of the LPs. You remember that, or CDs,
Uh-huh,
or
yeah.
cassettes back then. But now, there are different platforms and different avenues in which to make money, just using it wisely, using social media wisely, and you'll be all right once you know what you're doing, or you have people to guide you along to do the right thing. But one of the things I always say is that for you to sell good ripe mangoes, you must first have the best ripe mangoes to sell, to market.
That is true.
So in my case, I must have the best at my work, my musical work, to present to the market. You can't say, I'll bring you one when it's time. You always have to be, every time must be the right time to present the best that you have.
Now, what is one of the biggest difference you've seen in the industry and in music from 26 years ago to now?
Well, the advent of technology and the growing technology, that's different. That's where it differs. Because back then, like I said, it was LPs and cassettes and all that. Now the social media itself has grown widely vast. It's no longer, you don't have to depend really now on a particular radio station or two radio stations to have your music played and all that. Now you can utilize social media. You have TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You have everything. In
the
which
tour-
to get your
And the touring aspect, you don't have to really tour as much if you're successful on these platforms.
Well, as for me, I like to be in tune with I'm like the old school. I like to sing for people. I like to see the reaction when I sing for them. I still love that. I mean, I can sing here now and I wouldn't see the reaction of people. They might like it or what, you never know. But I like to sing for people and stuff. It's like how you showing that child love. If that child was not in your hands, you wouldn't know how to show love because the child would be inside. But the baby is in your hands. So you can show that child love. So I want to show the public love in the same way.
I totally agree. And, COVID really kind of put a damper on that, being able to perform in front of people. I think, I believe you was just in Guyana the other day, got to perform, got to be out there, definitely going all over the place in Trinidad and stuff. How's it feel to be back, in the swing of things and going there?
Well, it's good to be back and stuff, but like I said, must have the proper and the best ripe mangoes to sell, to go to market. So I don't just want to. It's good to be back, but you always have to be. My mantra is always be better today than yesterday. Be better tomorrow than today, and be better the day after tomorrow than tomorrow. That way, you'll always be at your best. And that's all is expected of somebody in any genre, in any work, in any platform, any portfolio. Just be the best that you can be, and always be ready. you know.
Agreed, 100%. Now, Bobby just wrote that, Alan is a true pleasure to work with Chris. He's really a perfectionist, and he loves that without musicians and singers, he is differently outstanding. Sorry, yeah, I was trying to read it and look at you there. So, how's it? Bobby, I love Bobby. He's a phenomenal, kind-hearted, one of the most talented people, as well as Nico on those guitars. It's just he's insane. The kid is insane, and what he has done with Workshop 868 and the new technology utilizing this, he has really helped Workshop 868 elevate their standard, let's say, and be able to put out there something that's different than everyone else that's producing music.
Well, they are, like I said before, very, very good. They're great musicians. And Nico is a fantastic guitarist. And he started since he was 2 or before that. I think he started before he was born. Somewhere they found a guitar. Somewhere they found a guitar in his mother's belly.
I don't know what Shakti was doing. We don't know what Shakti was doing.
You know? So, yeah. And they all I want them to do is just focus on being better all the time. I had a discussion today I always have a discussion with some of the best producers in the world. Because there's something I always say, I compose and write for 7 billion people, not 1.3 who think there are 7 billion. I have no time for mediocrity and all that. So I persist on, and I insist that people who work around me have the same feeling. Strive for it. You must. It's the only way you'll be better tomorrow. Yeah? And they're doing that. They're very good at that. I know sometimes it could be despondent because you're looking at where else to go. But the secret is just keep perfecting your art. And the sky will be unlimited. Not limited.
Totally agree.
Not the sky,
totally agree.
Unlimited.
Thank you. Here's what, Chris, give everybody a little bit of your brand new song. Go ahead and do some.
The song. It's the name of the song.
Yeah. No. Sing a little bit of your song for everybody.
Yeah.
I know Nico's sitting right there with the guitar. I don't know that. I don't have to ask. I don't know that.
Who is the plan?
What's up? You see, Chris, the real reason why he's great on the guitar and stuff is that long hair. He said that if you don't have that hair, he can't play.
Yeah, people say he looks like Chris Garcia.
Chris Garcia Jr. You never know.
Yeah. All I wanna do, baby girl, is hold you, kiss and love you. I think that's the wrong chord, though. Oh wait. All right, let me. Can I play it? Let me play it. Yeah. Let me play it. You only mic.
Way boy, Nico, what going on there, man?
I got somebody major chord now.
Oh.
Yeah, he got somebody wrong chord. So I'm trying to see how best I can.
We're hearing you good, so don't worry.
That's the same chords I playing?
Yeah, but it's style. That's all right. Yeah. What a feeling, being with you, grooving, baby. Pick any words. Baby, all I wanna do, baby girl, is hold you. But something I can't remember. So that's the wrong song.
Well, here's what, Chris, sing whatever you want to sing. It don't have to be this song. Sing whatever you feel you want to sing.
She's just 16 years old. Leave her alone, they say. Separated by fools, I want you to know if I can fly, I'd take you up, I'd take you into the night and show you a love like you'd never seen, ever seen. It's like having a dream where nobody has a heart. It's like having it all, watching it fall apart. And now I will wait till the end. Time for you and do it again. It's true. I can't measure my love, nothing to compare it to. But I want you to know if I can fly, I'd take you up, I'd take you into the night and show you a love. If I can fly, I'd take you up, I'd take you into the night and show you a love like you'd never seen, ever seen.
Thank you very much to the iconic Chris Garcia.
Thank you. The voice.
Now, Chris, you're on streaming platforms and stuff. What's the best way people want to hear your music and keep in touch with you and things?
Well, because of this particular song, the Ooh La La song, I don't know how, you know what, how I started singing another song? Because I was thinking about another song that's to follow this, the Ooh La La. But that's all right. And now that there's so many things I have planned within 2 weeks.
Okay.
Concerning this particular song. Like this morning, I went to Germany to a particular company, and I've been getting calls from some of the biggest producers in the world who work with very, very, very mega stars in the world. And so we'll look and see where it goes. But in the meantime, I'm focusing right now on the Road March contender for 2023, which is Carnival coming.
Really?
And, yeah. And the name of that is Alive and Blessed. That's the name of it, Alive and Blessed. So,
and when you're gonna drop that?
That should be finished about let's say about a month from now. Could be
Boxing
around there.
Day. Looking at Boxing Day to drop.
I think realistically, yeah, I think so. It could be before, but I like to give Christmas its space, and right on Boxing Day I can let loose. But it will be something else. The name of it is Alive and Blessed. And the reason why I wrote it is because we all had problems for 2 years, the world. So I decided to write something to try to, and within the song, there is a part that says, bless those who have, who have crossed the River Jordan. In other words, and all those who have passed on in those 2 years because of COVID, including my stepdad. This part of it, the song is dedicated to all of us who are alive and feel blessed, but at the same time, remembering those who just did not make it to jump up for Carnival or just say good morning or hello to somebody because they're gone,
Condolences to you and your family. A lot of people,
you so
unfortunately, during these last couple of years have really affected families to magnitude. COVID, and hopefully this winter they're talking about another crazy season again. And let's just hope that everybody comes out safe and as healthy as possible there. So like I said, streaming platforms and things. Are you on there? Best way to follow your music and keep in touch, or social media?
That's what on social media. Well, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram as well, but I hardly use it because I've been focusing mainly to get these songs to start the ball rolling. And I guarantee you that this Ooh La La song has already started the ball rolling in every platform that there is. Name it. Once it's there, we're going to
Awesome.
utilize it. Spotify, everything.
Well, that's great.
Amazon, Apple, the works. Yeah.
All right, before we get ready to drop this song, anybody you want to thank or large up or anything like that?
Well, I'll just like to say, in a nutshell, that to everybody who is listening or looking on, to listen. We just all went through 2 years of uncertainties. And to my good friend Alan as well, and Wheating Radio, and your family, and all who are viewing, something I always say is, love each other, respect each other. By that way, we'll create a great country, and by extension, the rest of the world. So all your future endeavors be totally successful, and happiness, blissfulness, all the good things I could think about, I bestow and I share, and I hope and I wish for everybody who is viewing and around the world, wherever you are. It's peace and love always. Love is everything. And
thank you
when
very
say
much.
Love is everything, it just says, wait, and that's it.
There you go. Can't wait to see you perform for when Nico gets married. You got to sing for when Nico get married.
Yeah, I might be dead.
Nah. I don't. We got to find somebody that have longer hair than Nico. That's the only thing. We'll go see. So, Chris, thank you very much, sir, for taking the time out of your busy schedule and coming to us from the Workshop 868 studio. Let's drop this thing, man. Everybody's ready to hear this. All right.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Nothing like you, baby.
So, Chris, before I let you go, anything you want to say to the peoples and them, brother?
Peace and bless to everybody. Yeah.
All right.
Henry?
No, oh yeah, we can hear you. We hear you well. That bass line and the sax, bro, man, that thing is ill in that.
Well, it's arrangement. You know, I've done my best, and we all did that inside the studio here. And the guy who did this, I wrote, you know, the sax line and everything, because I had to get that feeling, and the sax really pulled it off. You know, it really emphasizes that cool, sexy kind of, you know, sultry thing that I wanted to capture. So I had to write and the melodic structure of the saxophone to dance with my voice, and so that the music could dance with it. It was a lot of work done, but a lot of work. It sounds, I mean, it's 4 minutes, I think it is, but about 4 minutes. But 4 minutes is like months went into that to make sure that it reached where, you know, where it is now. You know.
Great work, great work. Respect to Bobby, Nico, the whole Workshop 86 family, able to help you execute what you wanted, because sometimes you have to make those hard decisions. You're not, when you don't get the way you want it, and you gotta make some changes. And this came out really good.
Thank you so much, Alan.
Thank you. So once again, have a safe journey home. I'm gonna bring it back from the top. Lodge up my Workshop 868 family. I know they're all there. Yeah, my boy Nico, man.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys be safe. I'm going to end out with this, all right? Take care.
Have a blessed night. Bless you, Alan.
Nothing like you, baby.
So, ooh la la, Chris Garcia and Workshop 868. So I get ready to make some movements. You all have a blessed night. Be safe. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh yes, oh yeah. Large up the Saladin family.
Never leave, never leave, never
Right, I gotta go. Time to feed the little one. I'll see you all next week, Tuesday, right? Have a happy and safe and blessed Thanksgiving.
And every time I look at your baby, I go.
Okala, Shamina Raj, Miss Nyla. See you all on Thursday. Workshop family. Thank you very much for the link up. Thank you to Chris Garcia. Oh, you know. Bobby and Nico and Shakti and the whole family. Thank you to the Jai Master, Reckless Ramdin. Once again, you all be safe for Thanksgiving. If you're on the road or anywhere, don't drink and drive. Pay attention out there to anyone else. Pay attention to all the drivers and things. So good.